Hi, everybody, and welcome to our administration training. Today, we're going to learn how to send out school-wide communication, add to our calendars, and add files for our families. So to start off with, we're going to go ahead and log into our school. I've already gone ahead and done that, and it will by default bring you to the school-wide page. This school-wide page is where we are going to spend all of our time today. To start off with, we're going to start with communication tools. Right off the bat, you have your standard announcements, which you can see right in the new post box. I'm going to click on that box and that will bring up my announcement editor. From this editor, we're going to go ahead and give it a title, add in any content that we need, and we can add in a video, an image, a link, any tables for organization. Once you have your title and your content set, we're going to go ahead and click next, and we're going to get a very brief preview. But first, we're going to click on our preview button. From here, we're going to get a look at exactly what our announcement would look like on our mobile devices, our tablets, and our desktop. Okay, and then if you want to look at it in real time on your device, you can go ahead and send a test email to yourself, and that will go to whatever email you are logged in with. All right, so there is your preview function. Next, we're going to come over here to the publish button and the three dots. Before I click publish, I am always going to click on my three dots to make sure I can set any additional settings that I need to. I can pick a template if I want to make it, a little bit prettier, or if there is a school template that I know I want to use, you will find that here. You can also send as yourself, which is the default, or you can go ahead and send as another staff member. If you want to send as another staff member, you will need to contact Beehively support for us to roll out that feature to you. Next, I'm going to come down to notify people with the following role. So this box, it does give you information with the little I in the circle, but I want to explain. So by default, all of your school-wide announcements go to everyone in your school community. Now, if you tailor it down by selecting one of the following roles, it will only email out to those people with that role. So if you select staff, then this announcement will only be emailed out to your staff users. Okay, so they will only receive it in their email inbox. Everyone else will have to log into your portal in order to view this announcement. Okay, so remember, by default, you can see by this checkbox, everyone's going to get this email, everyone in your school community. Only if you want to further tailor it down to a specific group of people, staff, parent, student, then you will select in that box. Okay, but 9 out of 10 times, you're going to leave that box blank. Now you can also schedule it to go out at a later date or time, okay, just by selecting in the Publish App box. Once you have all of your settings ready to go, you're going to submit for approval. Since you are admin, you will not need to approve it. It will automatically publish. All right, let me exit out of here. So now we can see that we have pending post. This is where all of your announcements and newsletters are held that have not gone out yet, maybe because you're still working on them or because they are set to go out at a later date or time. Okay, and you can view these by clicking on pending, and then you will see all of your pending announcements right here. All right, so those are your standard announcements. Next, we have newsletters. So newsletters, and I'm going to click that box in the editor. These newsletters are really fancy announcements, okay? And let me bring up my template really quick. So right off the bat, you can see they look a lot more well organized. You have more color backgrounds, places for images. They have a much more rigid template that you can design using the drag and drop editor over here, or you can select one of our pre-designed templates from our template bank, okay? So let me let this load. So as you can see here, we have a decent amount of templates that are ready to go. You can just click use to use the different template, and I'll do this one. So once I click use, that will then bring me back to the editing screen, and I can add in my different information, add in images. So you have a lot of flexibility. Now, if you see a template, or if you don't see a template that you like, or you have a really specific idea in your mind of a design that you want to see implemented, you can give us that design and we'll help build the template for you. Okay? So those are our newsletters. Now we have our video announcements, okay? So let me click on video and that will bring up our editor for our video announcements. You have three options here. You can upload from your device, so from your computer if you have a video, maybe it's a QuickTime video or just anything that you've saved to your computer. You can also link it from another site, maybe that's YouTube or if it's a Loom video. And your last option is to record a video in real time from your device. So if you want to send out, a welcome to school, welcome to campus video, you can do that and have your parents and students and members really, see you interacting with them. So you have that option as well. So all three of those options, your announcement, your newsletter, and your video announcement, those are emailed out to parents so they can view them in their email inbox or they can log on to the portal. Now, with any email communication that is sent out with Beehively, you always have a dashboard. So this is where you can track what's happening with your announcements. So I went to my recent section by clicking on recent, and then I'm navigating over to the sent to number of people. That is a link. So when you click on that, that will take you to the dashboard for that particular announcement or newsletter, video announcement, whatever you've sent out. This is unique to that specific communication. Okay, so you can see exactly how your parents are interacting with the announcement. Maybe they're not even receiving it at all and they're stuck in bounced. Maybe it has been delivered to their inbox, but they haven't opened it. Okay? And if you hover over the announcement, you can see, if you hover over the email address, you can see exactly the date and the time that the parents have moved through those logging. Okay? So you have all of that data at your fingertips. And again, that is for any email communication that is sent from Beehively. Our next tool to communicate or house information is our spotlights section, okay? So our spotlights are never, ever emailed out to parents. They are stagnant on the homepage, so parents have to log in to view these spotlights, but you can have a title, any content, you can insert images, links, you still have the full editor. But the only difference is they are never emailed out to parents. They live right underneath your welcome message. So right here is where your spotlights would live. All right, so that is your homepage communication. Now we're going to go into the calendar section. So from this calendar section, you can display school-wide events. Maybe that is a teacher meet and greet or a parent meet and greet, anything that involves the whole school. To add in an event, you're going to go ahead and click create. From there, you're going to give your calendar event a title, add in any content or instructions. You can insert images, different links. Anything you want the parents to know about this event, you can include it in your content area. All right, you'll select the date and time that you want it to be scheduled for. If you need to log a location, you can do that as well. And if you need this to repeat, maybe it's every single month or every other week, maybe every Tuesday, whatever those combinations may be, you can select that here. You can also change the color of the event that you want it to display on the calendar. And lastly, you can add in a meeting. So you can use your Zoom link or your Google Hangouts link if this is a virtual event for parents. All right, and once that is all set and ready to go, you'll click create and that will populate into your calendar page. All right. Lastly, we have our resources, which is our files section. So this area houses any documents that you want your parents to have access to year-round. Maybe it's a parent-student handbook, a dress code template, or maybe it's a lunch form. Whatever it may be, you'll go ahead and select add new to add in a new file. You'll give it a title, you'll add in any context, any instructions right in the content box. You could insert a video, insert an image, table for organization, and then you can attach any files. So that can be from your computer or from Google Drive. PDFs, great, links, those work as well. Just any documents you want parents to have access to. Okay, and once you're done, save and publish, and that will populate into your files section. All right, admin team, this is your school-wide page. This is where you're going to author announcements, newsletters, video posts. You can add in spotlights, you can add to your school-wide calendar, and add any school-wide resources that you need. Okay, so this is for you guys. Please don't feel hesitant to reach out to us at support@behively.com. Again, our email address is support@behively.com. You can ask any questions. If you need a live demo, we can get you scheduled for one. Okay, so please reach out with any questions, any feedback, anything you need. You know where to find us. Again, that email address is support@behively.com.